You have to love what you do. You have to see the purpose in it for yourself and for those who will benefit from it. And that's what I would say about Tony and Jay.
What they knew is to provide kids with the holistic experience. It meant fostering them as human beings. And I think that's the piece that just really reminds you of, what the possibility of a school is.
The original vision was just, let's create a good open admission school. That was the vision. Yeah. And people would say, what's your model? Would say, good school.
Right.
And so the details emerged over lots of conversations over time.
For them, it was always about what is the perfect thing, or what is the thing that we need to do for this kid, let's do it for him. And so when you think of individualized instruction, it was individualized instruction and development at its finest.
It was just not a place we were always being creative and always striving to be better. And I think the students felt that too, and that was contagious.
Going to charter middle, it was one of those things where the dynamics completely flipped. So instead of like being smart and kind of wanting to hide it and being shunned for it, it was like total healthy competition. So like everybody wanted to be bright, everybody wanted to compete, and then everybody wanted each other to do well. And all the teachers like fostered that. Like you weren't labeled as a know-it-all or anything like that. It was just like, here's everyone, you're all great, and we're gonna like make you even that much better. And then they just did whatever they could to foster that. So it was just a completely, like I actually wanted to go to school every day, like at charter middle. There was not a hurricane, a storm, nothing could make, being sick, nothing made me like want to miss school.
It's rare when you create an experience where a kid, outside of their circumstances, say, I'm going to get up, dress myself, and get to school, regardless to what is happening within my home or environment. And so that is the uniqueness of what they created.
We would dedicate a week of the school, which was really enrich the school to no end, dedicate a week to creating a week called Wonder Week.
This is where teachers got to teach whatever they wanted for a week. And kids would get a catalog. It was like a college catalog where you could sign up. And so the classes ranged from, waterworks, which was about how water works in New Orleans.
You had a teacher who taught 6th grade social studies who offered a cooking class.
African drumming, African dance, poetry.
Another class was canoeing and camping. Another one, there was a bike repair class during Wonder Week.
My math teacher did like a dinosaur drawing class one year.
Art, capoeira.
We had a teacher who did music producing like outside of school. So it was like, hey, we're gonna make a CD in a week. We did that. And then at the end of the week, we'd all perform or show off our crafts or paintings or works of art or bikes that we've built or projects that we did for the school, all in like one contained period of time. And Wonder Week was just a week, and it was wonderful, like every time.
We were not building a school that was against anything, right? We were building a school that really was for the things that we believed that adolescents at that time really should experience in their school. And the goal was that, kids from more affluent families, get those opportunities as a result of their education, and kids from underserved communities, tend to get it in the community, but we thought, wouldn't it be great if we could bring those experiences into school and really transform and really demonstrate to kids that the academic subjects, learning in the cultural or the developmental subjects, the elective subjects, be it sports, dance, etc., are equally important.
Yeah, you don't feel broken down if you struggle with your academics, because they give you a sense that it's not just your academics you could have pride in. You could have pride in the fact that you can make a Mardi Gras mask. You can have pride in the fact that you can play the drums. Like, you have gifts. No one's saying you're not having gifts, but it's saying how can we use your gift and as well as learn how to do this, or learn how to, make your academics just as strong.
They were not creaming. They got some kids who were really smart. They got some kids who were pretty smart, and then they got some kids who weren't. But their commitment was, we can teach, you can learn. And so, they just set up an environment where it was very possible, and those kids did well.
They taught us to invest in kids. There was an undying, unwavering belief in the potentiality of every child. And I feel like from those two leaders, I really learned to just believe in what kids can bring and just to not give up.
Like, everybody can do everything and everybody should at least have a chance. And he never gave up on you on your first mistake or anything like that. It was just like, if you add a little bit more to them, he believed that like we could just do so much more just with the right amount of energy and attention paid.
So we've got tons of stories about kids who, as a result of their experiences and the relationships and the nurturing, really did, sort of catch hold of that wave and really just, inspire them to do great things.
Because I discovered this gift of dance at New Orleans Charter Middle School, I was able to go to Germany, I was able to go to Poland, I was able to go to France, I was able to go to Bulgaria, I was able to go to Luxembourg, I was able to spend time to educate all over the world. And that one gift of dance meant everything. And not only that, they almost prepped me to be ready to explore different cultures at Charter. Because remember, they also explored history in a way that they told us to go see it, go do it, one day you will. And I think Charter, putting that seed inside of my head, to say that the world is your oyster and you should explore, you should learn, you should gather, and don't be scared of anything that's different. And I think that fear Charter took away.
I remember Tony one time, water was flooding the school. And oftentimes you would see leaders, or you might have seen leaders in the past, just, well, let me call the custodial team or someone else to come and fix this problem. Tony and Jay modeled leadership in everything they did, because Tony and Jay would pick up a mop.
Well, people who have a passion about their field or their work find ways to get the work done so that it's done with excellence. That's what they were doing.
Congratulations, Jay and Doc. You guys really, truly deserve this award for enduring impact. You've had an enduring impact on my life, and you continue to have the impact on my life to this day. So congratulations, you deserve it.
Congratulations for the enduring impact you've made on this community. Thank you for the enduring impact you've made on me.
And I would also like to say congratulations. You have made an impact on my life, and the impact that you do for others is amazing, and you are truly deserving of this award.
Thank you. On behalf of all of the thousands of families and lives that you've impacted, congratulations.
Jay and Tony, I congratulate you on this award. It is long overdue. You've broken some barriers. I'm proud of you. I love you, and thank you for bringing me along on the ride.